Once upon a time, in the kingdom of Al-Karim, where the angry sands reigned, there lived a young woman named Amina. Her beauty was legendary, but she was also mysterious. People believed she was a sorceress because her eyes shone like stars, and she listened to the night sky. But no one knew that Amina was the childhood sweetheart of Prince Zeyd, heir to the kingdom. But years ago, she had been expelled from the palace for slander and had taken refuge with her mother in a hut in the desert. The slanderer was none other than Prince Fahir, Zeyd's uncle and secret thief of the throne. Zeyd grew into a warrior, but no one could replace Amina in his heart. For 10 years he searched for her, but found no trace of her, because Amina had changed her face and her name. One night, Zeyd set out to rescue a caravan lost in the desert. He stumbled upon the hut where Amina lived. He did not recognize her, but his heart was at peace. Amina recognized Zeyd, but she could not tell the truth because of the pain of the past and the great secret she was hiding. Zeyd fell ill. Amina kept watch over him night after night, healing him with herbs. Zeyd called her Layla because she lit up the night like the stars, but each healing opened another wound in his heart. Zeyd returned to the palace, but his heart remained with Layla. He told his father, the old King Khalid, that he wanted to marry her. The king agreed, but Prince Fahir was outraged by the decision, because Zeyd's marriage meant that he had to give up the throne altogether. Fakir began to investigate Layla's identity and discovered the truth. She was Amina, Zeyd's lover, whom he had slandered years before, whom he had expelled from the palace. Now she was back. He began to make plans. When the wedding day arrived, the courtiers welcomed Layla with great enthusiasm. She was dazzling, but there was sadness in her eyes. Just as they were about to tie the knot, Prince Fahir shouted, "Stop! This woman is a liar. She is not Layla. She is Amina, expelled for treason years ago." The crowd was in shock. King Khalid was furious. Zeyd's eyes turned to Amina. "Is it true?" he asked. Amina tearfully said yes, but then she added, "But I did not betray you, Fahir. You are the one who accused me. I can prove it." At that moment, an old woman came in. She was Amina's mother. She was holding a seal and a letter she had kept for years. The seal was Fahir's sealed document of false slander. The letter was proof of the false statements he had forced the servants to sign that night. When King Khalid saw the documents, he stood up in anger. "Did you do this, Fahir? How could you do this to my own blood?" Fahir tried to run, but Zeyd stopped him. The palace guards caught him and threw him into the dungeon. Amina looked at Zeyd with tears in her eyes. "Do you still want me?" Zeyd knelt down. "This kingdom would be nothing without you. The sin of the past was mine, but may my future be with you." And he asked her to marry him again in public. Months later, there was a grand wedding. Amina was not only Zeyd's wife, she was now the sultan in the hearts of the people. She replaced old hatred with forgiveness. She ruled the palace with wisdom and justice. Amina's tears now shone with hope, and a new legend was born, told in the desert. The woman who came with tears turned the desert into a rose garden.